Are you curious about why you're feeling different from others your age? I'll share some helpful insights into what you might be experiencing. Many people quietly ponder this. They glance at their age and think, I don't always feel that old. Or sometimes they feel the opposite. They'll think, I've always felt a bit older than those around me. You might notice that part of you remains playful, spontaneous, and even a little chaotic. At the same time, there may be another part that feels serious, responsible, or emotionally more mature than your peers. When we discuss mental age, we're not referring to intelligence or maturity in a judging manner. Instead, we're highlighting your emotional style, the way you cope, how you respond to stress, and the unique perspective through which you see the world. It's a gentle way of understanding your emotional world. Different parts of us grow at their own pace. When someone has to mature quickly, that serious side might become stronger early on. On the other hand, if someone has time to explore and play, their creative side often feels more vibrant and alive. This isn't about fitting into a category, it's about getting to know your unique pattern. As you start to observe your mental vibe, you'll see how you've learned to survive, connect, and make sense of life in your own way. And remember, this awareness isn't about criticism, it's about gaining clarity and understanding. Many people feel younger than their actual age because they keep that playful spirit alive. They love being spontaneous, get excited easily, and enjoy imagining, exploring, and going with what feels fun right now. This doesn't mean they are immature, it simply means that part of them has been allowed to stay vibrant and alive. Some people seem to feel older than their years, often described as the responsible one, the steady presence, or the one who always thinks ahead. This might happen because they had to grow up quickly. Perhaps they were the caretaker child, looking after siblings or managing a parent's emotions. Or maybe they became the observer, quietly watching and learning how to read the room. Such experiences shape their calm and mature outlook, making them feel a bit wiser beyond their years. Our emotional age is often linked to the roles we embraced early in life, like the free spirit, the peacemaker, the overachiever, or the quiet thinker. These roles weren't just random choices, they were ways we adapted to our environment, helping us navigate the world as we grew. When a child grows up in safety, play can flourish. When a child grows up in stress, seriousness often develops faster. The nervous system adjusts to what it believes is necessary for survival. None of these styles are wrong. They are simply different ways you adapt. Your mental age often reflects what life has asked of you. When you see it this way, it's less about judging yourself and more about understanding your unique story. One way to understand this more deeply is to think of yourself as having different parts inside you. Not in a dramatic way, just in a very human way. Most of us have a playful side. It's that joyful part that laughs easily, seeks fun, and truly feels alive when things are light and lively. We also have a driven side, that part of us that loves structure, makes plans, sets goals, and looks forward to the future with determination. And let's not forget our reflective side, the quieter, wiser part that seeks meaning, asks important questions, and gently tries to make sense of everything. Depending on what's happening around you, different parts of you might take the lead. When things are stressful, the serious or driven side often steps forward. In calm and comfortable settings, your playful side might shine through. And during uncertain times, your reflective side could gently come to the forefront, encouraging you to explore deeper thoughts. Sometimes, when certain childhood needs weren't fully fulfilled, a part of us might feel frozen at a particular age. For instance, if someone didn't get much opportunity to play as a child, their playful side could feel very lively now, almost as if it's eager to catch up. Or if someone had to take on responsibilities too early, their serious side might take over, even in situations that don't call for it. This message highlights how we all face different situations in relationships and challenges. You might find yourself reacting in ways that seem a bit younger or older than you'd expect, and that's perfectly okay. It doesn't mean you're immature or inflexible. It's simply part of our layered and beautifully complex human nature. Embracing this helps us understand ourselves better and be more compassionate with where we are in our journey. Your mental age really shines through in your relationships and tough times. When your playful side is in the lead, you might shy away from conflict. You could try to lift the mood, crack a joke, or find a distraction when things feel tough. That's a wonderful strength to have, but it's also okay to recognize that it might sometimes delay having those important, hard conversations. If your serious side is more prominent, you likely handle responsibilities well, but it might be challenging to relax. You could feel tense when things are unorganized. Sometimes it can be tough to simply enjoy the moment without worrying about what needs fixing or improving. If your reflective side is your guide, you probably take time to think things through before replying. You might consider situations carefully, which is a wonderful habit. But you'll have to remember, it's also easy to fall into overthinking, replaying conversations, or doubting yourself more than needed. Remember, finding a good balance can help you feel more confident and at ease. None of these patterns are wrong. They're just different ways of solving problems, each developed for a meaningful reason. Growth isn't just about getting older or younger. It's about bringing different parts of ourselves into harmony. It's about letting the playful, driven, and reflective sides work side by side. When one part takes over, it can lead to stress. But once you're aware of your patterns, you unlock something truly special. You gain choice. And with choice comes greater flexibility on your journey. Remember, your mental age isn't set in stone. It's something that evolves as we go through life's ups and downs. Experiences like loss, love, success, and disappointment all help shape who we are over time. Many people find their playful spirit again later in life. After years of being focused on responsibility, they start to rediscover how to simply relax and enjoy. On the other hand, some realize that as they grow older, they crave more structure and stability. They start creating routines, setting boundaries, and building a secure foundation for themselves. Growth is often about finding balance. It's not about becoming just one thing, but about embracing and allowing different parts of yourself to coexist peacefully. Many people find that journaling or taking quiet moments to reflect can really help them become more aware of these patterns. Others discover their emotional style more clearly through their relationships. But truly deepening your understanding often comes from exploring your personal history by looking at what life has asked of you, as well as what you needed and what you received along the way. Remember, it's completely normal to feel young at times and older at other moments. You are beautifully layered and complex, and that richness is something to be proud of, not a flaw. True growth isn't about picking just one version of yourself. It's about softly giving all parts of you a chance to be heard, creating a more complete and authentic you. Wow, look at that! Our session went by so fast. I want you to concentrate on the positive, to live life one day at a time and make it the best you can. I believe in you.